Easter Sunday attacks has completely unsettled the Sri Lankan socio-political fabric. This was completely unexpected. Nobody thought something like this can happen. It has sent shock waves within the society. In this situation, national security has become the number one issue. Everyone wants to be safe. That's the main issue everyone is facing today. And in this unsettled situation, political groups and parties trying to take mileage out of it, propagating hate against the minority, especially Muslim community. We know that anti-Muslim attacks took place large scale after 2 to 3 weeks after the Easter Sunday attacks. So still the situation, I would say that has changed, and it's completely kind of paradigm shift have taken place in Sri Lankan politics after Easter Sunday attacks. It's a new situation, new forces, new factors, new equilibrium over the politics in Sri Lanka today. Already we can see that polarization of the society is going to increase. We had in the wartime 30 years, during the 30 years of war, Sri Lanka was overdetermined by politics, by the ethnic issue. Now actually religious overdetermination has taken place, and I would say it's a combination of now ethnic and religious combination all determining Sri Lankan politics. Everything will revolve around these issues: national security and the suspicion of the other. And this has been used by extremist Sinhalese groups will get stronger and stronger, and extremist monks will get more influence within the society, because everyone wants security, everyone is afraid what to do in that kind of situations. People want someone come and talk to you, say that we will safeguard you, we will defeat the enemy. Enemy has become in this situation Muslim community. After the war, during the war it was the Tamils, now it will become Muslims. In this situation, I think we will see that in Sri Lanka, very polarized politics leading up to the presidential and general elections in Sri Lanka. It will be fought on national security, especially not on democracy, human rights and economic issues. This will be the major issue in Sri Lanka in coming months. As a peace and human rights activist who have been working in Sri Lanka for decades, I think we have a very strong responsibility at this time to see how can diffuse these tensions and protect minorities, and all the minorities at the same time secure the safety of the whole Sri Lankan society, not only one community. Because we know that terrorism happens, but whole community is not responsible for terrorism. Like Tamil community was not responsible for terrorism, and Muslim community is not responsible for terrorism, and Sinhala community was not responsible for any attacks as a community. It's the gangs and mobs who are doing this. So we need to differentiate between the communities and the violent elements of the societies, and propagate that, tell people this is happening like this, and what is most important is how to build the bridges between the communities in the country. Muslims, Tamils, Sri Lankans. Building bridges is our responsibility. Political parties has to openly come out and say that hate speech is not going to work. Like boycotting Tamil shops, it's not going to work. We should not do that. How long Muslim community can take this third-class citizenship kind of situation? No community will stand for, will not take it for a long time. There will be a time that they will explode. So we need to know that if we suppress anybody, they will going to come back, they will hit back. So this is very important time for Sri Lanka, all of us, to see that we treat each other equally. And we fight the terrorism. National security is important. All these things happen, but we need to see that no community is marginalized in this situation. If we are failing, political and civil society fail in this situation, Sri Lanka will fail.